Good afternoon, Sonoma County, Napa County, and Maui County. This is Dr. Tom on Ask the Expert, and today we have the voice of our office back. It is
Karina.
Karina is
Hi.
back, and we're so excited to have Karina back. Everybody would rather listen to Karina than me anyway, so welcome back, Karina. How's life?
Great.
Life
we have sunshine.
We had sunshine, and what does that mean?
And it just means it's sunny outside and nice.
and I love it. To me, it means, and I think we're springing forward soon. Jeff, when do we spring forward? Sunday we spring forward, so we know that summer is coming, and that's our topic for today, right?
Exactly.
I asked Karina, because she's in charge of me, what should we talk about? And she said, let's talk about getting ready for summer. So Karina, I'm going to now throw it at you. When we think about getting ready for summer, and of course they're coming to Dr. Tom Cosmetic Surgery,
right.
What would be one of the very first things you would recommend to someone?
Right, something that you might not even be thinking about: hair removal.
You're right. Being 3/4 Chinese and 1/4 Greek, I don't have a lot of hair on this face and anywhere else. So, why laser hair removal?
Yeah, it takes care of having to maintain the shaving and the ingrowns and all that comes with just hair and shaving, removing it from the root. Get it out of there.
Get it out of there. So you're talking about laser hair removal. What do you think are the most popular areas to have done getting ready for summer?
Yeah, so definitely underarm area. Can be, uncomfortable as we get sweatier and into the summer time. Bikini area, right? We're all in our bathing suits, and we all know, women and men can know the pains of, I have to go to the beach or I have to go to the pool, and I forgot to shave, and now I have razor burn.
Right.
So, and the uncomfortableness.
So, you mentioned going to the pool, and then sometimes there's some social anxiety for people, whether it's me thinking, oh God, I still got, my winter coat of fat on, and I want to lose a pound or two, or hair, and usually more for women than men. They're worried about getting off to the pool. And it's interesting that the first area that you mentioned on the body was the underarm area, and I thought it would be the bikini area.
Yeah, well, both equally. If you're going to be showing something, your underarms will be showing for sure. Not everybody wears, bikinis. So.
Okay, alrighty. So interesting. Usually we don't talk about specials on the show, but one of the things that we are offering at the office is a combination of the bikini area, and usually it takes multiple treatments, and then getting the underarm area, at a significant discount. So, and you can call the office if you're interested in that. So, have you had laser hair removal?
I have.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about your experience, if you would, please.
Yeah, so I think one of the first areas that was treated for me was the underarm area.
Okay.
And really, I saw my results pretty quickly. Within 4 to 5 sessions, I saw that there was less hair. Shaving was, now and far and few.
Okay, all right.
And it was actually pigmentation under the arm really looked less as
well. It actually lightened up the pigmentation.
Up a lot,
well, that's interesting, because you are, I keep on telling you you're part Chinese, but you say you're not. What nationality
Latina.
are you? So
Mexican.
You're a Latina. You're Mexican. You're Latina.
Right.
Okay, great. And so even laser hair removal for darker, what we like to jokingly and with love call the brown babies, that laser hair removal can work for that as well.
Exactly.
So you had mentioned about sweating as being one of the reasons, in the hair and the uncomfortableness of that. You also mentioned about having to shave, forgetting, oh my God, I didn't do anything. I've got to shave because I'm going to the pool or to the beach, and having razor burns and so forth, and ingrown hairs. You had made a comment about that. Is that a big issue for women?
I think it can be, because, that hair under the arm, it's going to be a little bit thicker. Sometimes, the low quality razor can make that happen as well.
Okay.
And so it just becomes uncomfortable at that point.
Okay. And so, I do hear women complaining about that. By the way, just for those, if you're interested in coming into the office to talk to our team about laser hair removal, we have two awesome, great laser nurse specialists, Jessica and Mary, and they're the ones who perform the procedure for the ladies. And laser hair removal, as you mentioned, takes 4 to 5 treatments. And why do you need so many treatments to have that done?
Right. So there is a hair growth cycle.
You're a smart person. I'm liking this show already.
And the nurse could go over that a little bit more, but it can
Okay.
happen anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks.
Right.
And so we're not always getting all the hairs at the same time. And so just to help really get all the hair at different times of your cycle. And it just takes a few more tries if you have thicker hair as well. So everybody's a little bit different.
Everyone's different. So in short summary, just for our listeners, so with laser hair removal, what happens is a gel is placed over the area of concern. You might be shaved partially in the area of treatment, and then the laser is used and it pulses light through the gel onto the skin where the hair is, and that light energy goes down to the follicles or the growth portion of the hair and damages it. And if we're lucky, you can get long-term, we're talking years and years and years of no hair growth. Okay, we're always a little reluctant to overpromise to say it's permanent, but definitely you can have long-term hair, the stoppage of hair growth. And you are correct, Karina, in that you have to catch the hair when it's in its active phase of growing. And at any one time, maybe only about 20 or 30% of your hair is actively growing. So that's the reason why you have to have it spaced out 4 or 5 treatments to have that, to have effective laser hair removal. You also mentioned about the ingrown hair. I know that that's a really popular reason for women and men to have that done, especially men, because they can have ingrown hairs under, again, being mostly Asian, I don't have a lot of hair growth there, but I do know that men who do have a lot of hair growth, especially maybe on their back or under their chin, around their mouth, that they can get ingrown hairs. And if you have curly hair, like there's a subset of the African American population, because of the curliness of the hair and it getting embedded in the skin, that it can be really problematic. And so thank you for bringing that up. So absolutely. So aesthetically, getting ready for the summer, you're talking about laser hair removal of the bikini area and the underarm. I mean, it's only March 5th today, so why start now?
It takes a few sessions.
Okay.
Right? You want to get it going. And then even if you're not at where you want to be, the hair does grow in a little bit thinner. So, you'll see results, and you'll be not running like, oh my gosh, I forgot to shave.
Okay. So again, for laser hair removal, that's your number one recommendation, getting your summer ready. So I thank you for bringing that up.